So what is this? Episode 3.
This is episode 3.
You know what? I never thought we'd make it here, guys.
Man, dude, it's been a struggle every episode, bro.
Every episode, you know?
And this is the 3rd consecutive episode where it's pouring rain outside.
I'm wondering what the fuck is going on right now.
It's just, I'm appreciating the rain while it's going on right now.
I haven't seen
it's going to be gone in
I've
2 weeks.
I've never seen this much rain in my entire life in Los Angeles, in my entire time living in Los Angeles.
Whenever it rains at night, it just makes me want to drift my car.
Oh, word? You got skills like that on the road, dog?
Just like the mad saying, Terrence, are you okay?
You want to drift in the rain, my nigga? Okay. Okay, initial D, motherfucker. This dude over here drifting in the rain.
Yo, 3rd episode, though. It's a special day.
It is a special day. And we have a guest?
We do.
We do have a guest.
We do have a guest. It's the 3rd episode, and we already got... That's how popping we are.
Man, are we popping? We gotta work on it.
Hold on. I think I'm the shit. Come on.
I'm fucking with the vision.
I think we might have to close
Yeah, there's a lot of cars
we might have to close that
moving around outside. We're gonna close the window. Excuse the noise.
That was the window closing, that noise.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Anyways, we have a guest.
Yeah, we do. Well, real quick, welcome to the End of the Day podcast.
Yeah, indeed.
My name is Sin.
This is your boy T.
And I'm T. This is just going to be a constant.
It's T and T, fuck it.
I guess it's whoever introduces themselves first who can get to the T first.
Yeah, I was consecutively in order, so that's how it works tonight.
Guys, I'm Tania. No one can pronounce my name, and I'm sick and tired of it.
Yeah, nah, it's cool. It's a beautiful name. So is Terrence. So there you go.
Anyways.
Welcome to the End of the Day podcast, episode 3. We in there, and we got a guest today.
We do have a guest.
Yeah.
My boy,
What's
the
happening?
one and only Christian Pierce.
Hey.
Welcome.
What's up, guys? Thank you for having me.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it.
Word.
What's going on? I listened to the first 2 episodes.
We appreciate that.
You guys have good chemistry. I like it.
Dude, yeah.
I hope you guys keep this pushing.
Yeah. Shit, what do you do? What brings you to the podcast?
What brings me to the podcast? Man, I don't know. What.
Dude, Christian, I've known you for a while,
for a
man.
long time. Yeah, me and T number 1. I'm not gonna say that. You're T2. You're a T1.
Hey.
No, fuck that. No. Christian, you've known me, bro. You can't say that.
I'll accept my Oscar now.
You're T2.
No, I'm not.
TB.
Oh.
Yeah.
TBT.
Everyone can pronounce Terrence.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, when
Terrence and T also sounds way better than TNT. I mean, actually, TNT is a nice little.
Terrence and
TNT's that if you guys are wrestlers, that'd be a sick ass
that would be a cool
tag.
Dude, if we were like a rap duo, I think that would be pretty fire.
Dude,
actually, no, it's kind of cheesy.
I don't have bars. Speaking of bars, Eminem's just angry at the fucking world.
Damn, we just getting right to the shit.
Yeah,
right
she's
now.
just diving in. Man, she's ready.
Wait, do you want to know how? Okay, so back to your question. I feel bad I didn't answer.
Yeah, we just
So
we skip around.
I've known T2 since high school. We went to high school together. Shout out El Camino Real. Shout out Elko.
Yo, shout out Elko and the Valley. 818 gang.
818. But
818.
me and
818. Yeah.
Me and T have been. I don't remember how we first linked up, but I just he's like a little bro. Like I know he was around doing this thing, and I had started doing my thing on YouTube, and
oh yeah,
there came a point where me and my partner we were always asking different people for production help, whether it be on the camera or audio, acting, whatever it was. And the day came when we needed a camera guy, and I remember you and I had talked.
Yeah, dude, I actually remember hitting. I reached out for sure. I reached out and I was like, "Yo, I see you doing your thing. Like, I fuck with production. Like, if you ever need help, just hit me up." And sure enough,
that day.
A couple months went by. I waited. But my boy.
Did he leave you on red?
Yeah, he opened it on Saturday. Didn't reply till Monday.
You'd be surprised when people like me or talk to me like, how do I get to help with you? Your productions. I'm like, you'd be surprised how just asking and like reaching out how far that'll go.
Right.
For sure, man.
He did it, and we used him once, and then we're like, let's use him again and again. How many sketches have you shot with Jimmy and I?
Dude,
several.
It's definitely been a handful of times. I'd say we at least did 10.
A handful of sketches. You did a couple music videos with me, I think, too.
Dude, hell yeah.
So I think that gives away that I'm kind of in the production game. Yeah. And now I'm here.
Dude, yeah. Do you want to unveil your big announcement now, or you want to save it for later?
I guess the one thing that I have to plug is my new show, The Real Bros of Simi Valley.
There you go.
Which just aired on Facebook Watch last week.
Hold on, that's your shit, dog? I just seen that shit on Twitter last night. Dog.
Yeah.
I just fucking retweeted the fuck out of that shit. That's fucking hilarious.
Just go, yeah.
Oh shit, that's yours?
Yeah, bro.
I fuck with that.
Bro. I'm glad. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
So yeah,
that baby clip was
yeah, the baby drama.
hilarious.
Fuck yeah, that's what's up, bro. Thank you for the love.
I know, like, have you ever been to Boston before?
Yeah, I love Boston.
Yo, I know niggas out in Boston like that. Like,
hell yeah.
Or white people.
My partner's dad is from Boston.
Yeah, I know people like that, like who really get tight at a baby and talk shit to a baby like that.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need to see this. You guys talk shit to a baby?
Well, it's like
this is the part where you would pause it and post and you'd play the clip.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You still can do that if you want.
Yeah, we might have to edit that.
And if you're listening, we gotta toss a link in the description or some shit, so you
100%.
you guys can go peep that shit.
Thank you, guys.
That shit had me rolling, dog.
Speaking of rolling, do we have that? We mentioned a joint.
Oh, sorry.
What's going on?
We did mention a lighter, which
Oh, I have a lighter.
I have
Flames.
Who's got it first?
Fuego.
No,
Who's the real tea? Oh,
Damn, the deciding
'Cause
factor.
The real tea's always got a lighter.
This case has a lighter on it. I gotta fill it up.
That's pretty cool. A case with a lighter on it.
It's got
You
a
gotta
lighter.
have a J case because when you're going out and you want to carry your J's in your pocket,
I low-key just cop one.
yeah, you need one.
Wait,
It's like a
Christian,
little golden cigarette pack.
I have
That's
something
hard.
to tell you, bro.
Oh no.
About a year ago, we smoked together, and I definitely pocketed one of your lighters, and I have it till this day.
What color
Damn,
is
you're
it? What color
trying,
is
dude.
it?
You pocket
It
everybody's
was a black lighter,
Okay.
and it had the pocket knife attachment.
You motherfucker.
Bro, it was on accident. I got home and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And I hadn't seen you in
I think
so
you
long.
texted me and told me.
I
a
definitely
lighter?
told you.
It's
I
a
had to
lighter
tell
with
you.
a
So it was a part of my. There's a bong in here somewhere. Somebody gave me as a birthday gift, and he gave me this lighter with it. It was just like a Swiss Army knife lighter, basically. It's like
It was sick,
it's
dude.
a big
It's
lighter.
sick.
It's
hard.
like more
That's just
gas and
hard.
has like a knife, like a blade that comes out of it, and like a little like bowl clearer.
Damn, that
Damn.
shit. I fuck with that.
Dude, it's legit. And
Bitch,
And
I
it's funny
return
'cause
that.
He came over the next day because I think we all picked it that night. And the next day he comes through like, oh, let's smoke. Where's that lighter? And I had to pretend I was looking for it when I knew you had. Oh, here's a window.
That's
Oh
oh my god.
Could you imagine losing a birthday gift the day after you get it? And the homie comes by like, let me see that birthday gift.
bro, I didn't know it was that bad. I feel terrible. I gotta return that.
I want to watch you use it.
When
Shit.
pocketing a lighter goes bad.
Like, I understand, like a big lighter, you know.
Yeah.
It was a big. It was a big, but it had an
In the
attachment.
case,
yeah, it was hard.
attachment, yeah.
I have it. I'm gonna return it. I got you.
Whatever, bro.
So sick.
I got another one. He gave me another one.
Oh, you got another one.
Yeah, he you know what? He gave me another one and like didn't say anything, but like it was kind of salty when he get like the look said like you lost the last one.
I'm giving you this. Yeah, I feel you.
He didn't say it though.
Yeah, because I might have to, like, I would feel like I'd have to buy another one if I lost. Just so motherfucker didn't know.
I think I
lost
offered to buy you a
gift.
lighter. Like, I definitely offered some type of like.
Reimbursement.
Wait, but you
I don't
had
know-
it this
I don't
whole
know
time.
why I
Why didn't you
couldn't
just
just
give back
return
the
it. Yeah, I
lighter?
know.
I sent you the Venmo request.
That's just
Yeah, I steady declined that shit. I saw it pop up. I was like, nah, bro. Oh
There's a
god.
joke about that in Real Bros. Shout out Real Bros. Watch it.
Yeah.
Fridays on Facebook.
Fridays on Facebook. I'm definitely gonna watch that shit.
What else is up, y'all?
Yo, Tanya, you wanted to talk about it so quick.
Wait, your name is Tanya, and you said
It's
nobody
Tania.
can
No,
pronounce it.
my name is Tania.
And that's
There's
also
no
not
Y
how to
in
pronounce.
my name.
I'm sorry. All
and
right.
this is why I
Tania.
get called T.
Oh, she's going in. Honestly,
Look at the whole letter.
bro,
This nigga said Tanya. I was like, hold on, what? That's not what she just said.
I'm pretty sure she introduced
It's a
herself
very easy
to
to
me.
pronounce name and said people don't say it often.
You know what it is? My sister's name is Tanisha, and when she told me her name was Tania, it was too close. And I was like, nah, you're Tanya. No, I'm just kidding. That's not how it happened. But Nah, I'm pretty sure you introduce yourself to me as Tanya.
No, usually when I introduce myself, I say my name, and it takes people like 5 tries or like,
What's your name?
Sonia. I'm Mexican and Argentinian.
So did growing up, like teachers and stuff have a hard time pronouncing your name?
Yeah, but I was like in the ESL classes because I spoke Spanish.
Spanish, right.
Yeah. So my teachers were mostly Hispanic. And then
Okay.
I grew up in the Valley, which
So who had a hard time pronouncing your name?
just all the other people in class.
I used to hate when teachers like gave up on pronouncing like people with interesting last names.
You know,
Low-key pretty racist.
Yeah.
I heard some pretty racist.
when they just give up.
especially with the Persian kids. They'd be
But
like,
dude, that's a lot of pressure.
Bogdanvian. Damn, like he didn't name himself. Like,
Yo, but you gotta think, like, as a teacher, that's a lot of pressure, like, to have to. Ooh,
sorry, y'all. Got my drink.
we almost had a major accident,
we did
but
almost have a major. I had that shit.
oh wait, pass the ashtray.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. Just use Terrence's head.
I mean, there's a lot of pressure on teachers, but at the same time, like,
Dude, think about it though. Like, imagine a roll call. You gotta call out 40 kids' names, and if
Yeah,
you
no.
fuck up one kid's name, you're the worst teacher ever. Like,
Yeah, no.
that was the worst. Like, if a teacher fucked your name up,
I look
I'm
loved
the
all my
worst
teachers.
fucking teacher. Like,
I have a great
I'm not
appreciation.
doing that shit. I'm not. I'm just assuming all the kids is there.
yeah, fuck roll call. Like,
I'm like, is anybody missing from
Damn.
class?
Anybody not here?
Yeah, nah.
I wish they did that the first week of school.
Hell yeah, nah.
if you're a cool teacher and you don't take roll call, kids will show up to your class if they really fuck with you.
Or kids will
End
know
of the
that
day,
you can
that's all that
bitch.
matters. Like,
Yeah, if you're getting the education, you know
Right.
when a teacher is actually giving you the work, you know?
yeah, I mean, I fucked with those teachers. Those are the classes that I really enjoyed. Like, I really tried to go to. And any other teacher I didn't fuck with, yeah, I tried to skip that class. I
Yo.
spent most of the time just walking the halls.
Shout out Mr. Sodak.
Who is Mr. Sodak?
I never
What
had
teacher is
him.
this?
The true G, man. Like, taught me genetics in, like, 10th grade, bro. I know that shit to this day.
I mean, that's curriculum. Like everybody else.
No.
also learned genetics.
Hold on, what did he teach?
Bro, I took a class. It was just titled genetics. Like, we just studied genetics, bro.
That's real.
We bred, like, fruit flies and, like, crossed their
hell?
their alleles and shit, like, and study their traits. That shit
What
was...
did you...
I wish
Hold
my
on, so
school had that kind of resources. What
you
the hell?
bred fruit flies.
Yeah, so we
And
got...
you crossed their genes. You
We
did,
bought like
splice
500 fruit flies and we separated them by their traits.
That would give me
And then we
anxiety.
bred them together and figured out which
So like
alleles
when you
were.
separate them by them traits, like this one's lazy or this one's a hard worker. Like what kind of traits did you separate?
It was definitely
Physical
not
traits.
that. It was like eyes and shit, bro. Like eyes, wing shape, shit like that.
Oh, so they're all like really like different like that.
Yeah, dude.
So there's
Like
different genetics.
fruit flies, bro.
Do you think racism happens within like the fruit fly world? Like,
Oh, there's definitely some lights.
yeah,
Bro, there's always segregation. Like if you got the red eyes or the white eyes, bro. Yeah, they're putting you in the corner. Dead
I ain't
ass.
fucking with you. That's funny. That's
Oh man. Tony, you mentioned the fucking freestyles. Let's talk about it.
no.
Did you guys check them out?
I did.
The Meek Mill freestyle, if that's where we're
Meek freestyle is everywhere. You can't miss it.
yeah, that's just hard. I mean, Meek Mill is everywhere right now. This
Right.
nigga is on fire.
Which
He's,
I'm
Dude,
like-
he just talked about prison right. Like he was a prison rights advocate.
Oh, Meek Mill?
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
proud of Meek Mill.
Got the fucking-
He's got to be at this point. If you look at his situation, this nigga's been on
Exactly.
probation to be on probation for 10 years. Like I was on probation for a portion of my life because I was young and dumb and
What'd you
got
do?
in trouble.
What'd you do?
Oh shit.
Dun, dun, dun. The
What did
pressure's
I do?
on.
What did I do? Do I want to say? I mean, all right. So
Is it ongoing?
it's no.
You
This is
don't.
an ongoing investigation.
I got probation.
Whoa.
but
You don't have to talk about
I
this
haven't-
like shit you don't want to talk about.
This was like I'm
Just
I'm,
what was the crime?
I'm-
Not what you did.
I'm
what was
not-
like the
I'm not
general-
embarrassed about
the
it,
general
but I was-
name for the crime.
I was doing a little scamming on back in the day,
Oh, okay, that's
Oh, okay.
not a big deal.
but what?
I mean, it's a big deal. In the eyes of the law.
Don't go out there and scam kids.
All right, so normally it's not to all the people listening. Scamming is not a big deal if you keep it under a certain amount of money.
Right.
I happen to have been scamming
Right.
rich motherfuckers, so
Right.
I got a larger sum of money that made it a federal
And
crime.
IRS comes knocking.
Like it
God
was
damn.
like it was pretty crazy.
Damn.
But it was only because like one nigga got caught and that nigga got pressure and that nigga snitched. So that's the only reason why like everybody who was involved in it got caught up. But like, it wasn't that big of a deal because we were taking advantage of super rich people who
That 1%. Yeah,
who
I don't
probably
feel bad.
know. So we didn't feel bad about it, and honestly, I still don't feel bad about it today. But getting caught and going through the whole system and having to be on probation for the amount of time that I was on probation, like you pretty much can't have any contact with the law because your probation officer finds out about it. Whether it's a fucking ticket, you get pulled over, whether it's whatever it is, your probation officer will know because that's going through the system and it'll reach her. So for Meek Mill to be on, for you to have to live like that for 10 years, I was only on probation for a year. For you to have to live like that, and it was hell. Like, I partied so hard the day I got off probation. So for you to have to live like that for 10 years, nah, there's no way. There's no way you could not ever. And I'm sure there's people out there who've never had an issue.
So when you listen to his freestyle, you just have kind of like a respect.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
I have respect for Meek Mill.
I'm just proud of him because he came out on top.
And I'm a stand for Meek Mill almost because I fucked with Meek Mill, early Meek Mill when he was signed to T.I. and he was like he released like the Flame Spitter or mixtapes, and then he went to jail and he was gone for mad long, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, where
Did you keep
When he
up
had
with his
cornrows.
case? His case
I
with that
didn't.
judge?
Well, wasn't the judge acting irrationally? Like,
Bruh, she was tripping. Like she
she
wanted
slapped
him
it
to
quick.
like fucking sing a song for her and shit.
Well, apparently-
whoa.
Well, that's the thing. All that came out, and apparently the only issue with that is
That's mad weird,
Nicki
bro.
Minaj did not corroborate the story. She didn't say that happened, and apparently she was in the room at the time because they were together when that also apparently went down, and she didn't say like that also happened. She said
that's a
nothing
little
like
out
that.
of pocket.
Yeah,
You're
I
in
know,
a
right?
courtroom.
Well, that's why like you peep on the album. What chick is featured on the album? Whether it's third song.
Yeah, but that's not like
It's Cardi.
that's her
He got
man.
the Cardi. He got the Cardi
Yeah,
feature.
that's actually kind of crazy
That's
now
a
that I
little
think about
petty.
it.
no rappers in the world. You get the Cardi feature.
Yeah, that's actually kind of crazy.
You know what they're going
But
through
like,
right now.
okay, the way the
hottest
industry
female
works.
rapper right now is Cardi. You know, he's like, fuck you, Nicki. You didn't hold me down. You didn't like.
And what
But do you
perfect
think she
timing
had
because
to?
Cardi B broke
Yes.
up with Offset, bro.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she does.
Yes.
She does it. But
Damn.
Yeah,
But
it's actually a fucked up situation, bro, because they got a kid together.
I mean, that's not like a new thing. That like motherfuckers gonna have a kid and not
I
be
don't
together.
believe in
Yeah.
shit like that
It's not
anymore.
an-
I just think it's all marketing at this point.
real quick though, hold on. But T, you asked a good question. Does Nicki Minaj have to hold Meek down, even though they're broken up? And I would say 100% yes.
I
Well,
think it depends
no.
on the relationship,
Okay,
though.
that
Do you think
I
they still
understand,
fuck
but
with
do you
each
think
other?
it was like up to her to release his trial? You don't think she was like overstepping her boundaries?
By not like
Like getting into his business.
Yeah, because they broke up after that. I'm pretty sure she was just like, all right,
well
That's fair to
respectfully,
say.
let me just step back.
So Nicki was asked this question about if that happened or not, and with the judge saying that shit in an interview. So
did she deny it?
She said that she denied it.
Oh, then that's a little shady.
That's a
Just
little
because
shady.
like a lot of
You could don't say anything. Be like, nah, I don't even want to talk about that. I don't even want to. Don't say
judge-
that it didn't happen when this nigga. And this was at a time when Meek was in jail. Meek was in jail.
That's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, but like this is assuming that their relationship was totally fine and that like.
So
I think if you're in a relationship with somebody and like they're not being fair to whatever your
Right,
agreement
right,
of a relationship
right.
is, if they're not meeting their end of the bargain and they're shitty to you, if they've done something to hurt you,
right.
and maybe they've had opportunities to come to bat for you and haven't done it, but that's a private life. And then when your shit pops off in the public life and you're like, hey, come to bat for me,
Right.
and your 10 lawyers are like, do not get the bat for me.
right. That's the thing. The way the industry works, like people just can't be open with shit.
Because I mean, I like to believe that Nicki Minaj is a down enough person to.
Me too.
If her dude was loyal, or not even fuck loyalty, but her dude was like good to her and they had each other's back, she'd have been like, yeah, she would have done whatever. But like,
Right.
there must have been some shit we don't know about for her to be like, nah, I'm not down. Like he probably wasn't. Their
high-key.
shit wasn't perfect. Probably.
He's locked up at the time. So her saying this only her saying that only hurts what he's saying about the judge, right?
Yeah, because that's because that's an unfair trial.
But most people would say
definitely.
most people who've been to jail said they wouldn't wish prison on their worst enemy.
Yeah, for sure.
So even in that situation, if you're essentially someone's freedom is in your hands, Nicki Minaj, why would you not
I feel that.
either just say I don't have a comment? Why would you hurt his case?
She's never been in prison, so she doesn't know.
Why would she hurt his case? Why would she? So I think after that, Meek was like, "Fuck it." We broke up. We had a relationship, but now
he's like, "Let me get Cardi on my album.
Let me get Cardi on the album." And she dropped a fire verse, which some people were saying that she might have got Meek on that. I don't think so, but like
Cardi B can make good music.
She can.
Like structurally.
She can.
When you look at how a track is supposed to be made.
Yeah, but it's crazy that her and Offset broke up.
That is crazy, bro.
I don't think shit like that.
I want to hear about that, but wait, what did you guys think of this Meek shit? Like, what did you think?
The freestyle?
First of all,
I love this nigga's flow, so I can't. Meek,
wait, hold on. Meek on Funk Flex is fucking lit.
Hold on.
Oh, we good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. I think we.
Say it again.
No, I was just saying, Meek on Funk Flex, bro. Like
his flow is
that New York shit, bro. Like. It was so authentic. Well, here's the thing. And he hopped on the craziest instrumentals, bro.
He hopped on back to back, my nigga. The song that Drake dissed him on.
I have a feeling about that too. I have words.
This nigga hopped on back to back.
Wait, how you feel about that, Christian?
He hopped on back.
I think that so you listen to Champions.
Do you think everything was planned and written? Because when I watched it the first time,
with the beef.
No, not the beef, but the whole freestyle. Like, do you think? The beats were selected because
well he said that he said before the beat came on to
eating breakfast on a jet, money, power, and respect, bro. Yeah. When he said that, I was done. Like I was done, son. Like that shit was crazy.
He said
that was the craziest bar to you,
bro. No, it was just no. It was just so effortless, dog. I fuck with Meek because he makes it seem effortless.
Nah.
Rappers like that, like he reminds me of Big L. Like that's some real New York shit. Like I fuck with Meek Mill heavy.
That's the liquor getting poured out right there.
Have you ever seen a bad man? I actually need to pour up as well. Can you pass that? Yeah, but I'm saying, have you ever seen a bad Meek Mill freestyle?
No. Even when even that old shit when he's young and he's like got the cornrows and shit. That old shit,
bro.
He's in the hood.
We've all seen it. That shit's hard.
No, Meek, I said, his flow is impeccable. Like the way he spits, like, is fucking sick. Like. That's why I was like, when he hopped on the back-to-back beat, like, and he said even after he like took a break when he was freestyling, he's like, man, he got me on this shit. I wanted to hop on this beat.
Yeah, that shit was...
That's fucking crazy.
And I just respect...
He's a Drake fan. That's pretty sick.
I respect the way he carries himself after being in prison for that long, bro. Like, you gotta... That's a different type of person to be able to maintain sanity through that process.
I watch a lot of like prison
Meek Mill has
shit on
he has my respect.
Yeah,
I watch mad prison shit on Netflix and shit, all the like locked up shows, and that shit looks fucking.
I wish that upon nobody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wish I don't know, but I hope I don't want to see anyone go to jail. Obviously, if they do something wrong and they got to, like, you can't. But if you're wrongly in jail, convicted of something, and like, because even why Meek is on probation is the biggest issue, because
so maybe what we need is like a jail purge where like everyone goes to jail for a week.
No, what we need is prison.
You'll never fuck around.
I mean, that's kind of what scares
Obama, call me, I have ideas.
That's scared straight.
All right, so no, what we need is like
if you're bad enough, because most people fall in love.
That's just juvie.
You know, like how when you're 18 you got to enlist in the army in certain countries. Mm-hmm. What if when you were 18 you got to go to jail for a month?
Women don't have to do that. That's kind of insane.
Everyone's got to do it, and then you'd be like, I'm not fucking around.
Honestly, I got locked up for a night, so I think it would only take you going to jail for a week. I was in jail for a night. I spent a night in jail, and my parents weren't gonna come bail me out, so I had to go to fucking Kuwait and go to court the next day, and there was no way. Like, I would wish that on anybody. That was the worst experience. So I can only imagine going to prison for a week. No, people would be like, fuck no. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely stay out of trouble, so I can't feel you on that, bro. But I honestly don't ever want to be caught up in that situation.
Yeah, no.
That's some other shit.
Do some stupid shit when they're young.
Man,
that's very true. I did some stupid shit.
We did some stupid shit. I just never got caught up doing stupid shit, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, Boston's different from...
Is it a small town in Boston?
It's a small city. It's still like a city. Like,
word.
Train, metro systems popping. You can get anywhere.
Boston's still a very...
Dude, I wish we had that.
It's low key. It's low. Well, here's the thing. All right, so Boston's a low...
other big cities in America.
It's a different kind of racism because you're not gonna get... You might not get called a nigger. Right. But you might be the only black dude there. You might be the only... You might go to the most poppin' place you think of, and you'd be like, damn, why am I the only black dude?
It's like old school trying to be new school.
Yeah, like, so it's not like racist like...
I'm gonna excuse the podcast for using the hard R.
The hard R, yeah.
Because whenever I hear that...
Well, that was real. That's... If you're gonna use it, that's the context you use it in. Like, talking about how people use the word.
It's really sad, bro, to see racism still alive today, but, like, honestly...
It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
it's social constructs. You know, we've been talking about this since day one on here.
A whole 3 seasons of a podcast.
We're not gonna go into racism though, because we're not
talking about this freestyle.
That's right.
You trying to compare?
Yeah, go ahead.
You trying to compare it to the Eminem freestyle because those did come out around the very same time.
Oh
I didn't even know about the M1 until he sent it to me.
Yeah, me neither. But do you guys? All right, I have a question for all you guys.
All right, so that's crazy. You didn't know about it, but that shit has 4 million views, dog.
That's not shit these days,
dude. Wait, hold on.
For Eminem,
that's average for him.
That's my problem. Do you guys still keep up with Eminem like you used to when Eminem was?
I'm an old school stan. So
the thing with Eminem is that he has fans worldwide. So you have to imagine that. Meek? Okay, Meek has fans, but like
Meek didn't break barriers though.
Yeah, M fans has the entire Midwest.
Listen,
he's got countries.
Listen.
He tours.
Listen.
Bro, international tours.
Listen.
We listen.
You just need to say honey at the end of that. Listen, honey.
For a second, listen. I am one of the biggest Eminem fans that I know.
I think Eminem is overrated, so fight me.
So I'm one of the biggest Eminem fans I know. And I cannot stand the amount of blind dick riding that has been going on lately. I'm no, because
his shit is
I don't. Okay, so as a fan, I think there's a cat.
So you're an Eminem fan.
I'm a stan. I'm a super fan.
He's an old school.
You're a diehard M fan.
So then why?
Albums, like bar by bar.
That's what I'm saying. He's an old school stan.
Yeah.
He's not like any of the new shit.
All the tracks.
Old school stan.
Because all of the new shit is just like Eminem sees rap as.
Eminem fans right now.
I have a big gripe with this topic. Go ahead.
Well.
What is your gripe? Okay, oh yeah.
Well, go ahead. Let me hear your gripe.
Dude, it's just like, I feel like M nowadays, like, he's just mad, bro. And it's you're a legend, dog. Why are you so upset? Like,
no, that once again, that's new Eminem.
This freestyle?
Let me finish my point. Right, that's for sure. Listen.
Because I like me and Eminem.
I'm a stan too, but my problem right now is that people are dick riding him blindly, which 100%. Means like they're no longer listening or viewing his artwork with like neutral like ears or eyes. They're just saying it's Eminem, it's already up here, and then their judgment. For those who can't see, my hands over my head, and then the judgment sways from there, which is bullshit. Everybody starts at 0.
Yeah.
If you're a true fan, it's gonna get to 100 no matter what.
I feel that.
So Eminem's last album, his first good album in a long time.
Oh, Kamikaze. You're not talking about
Kamikaze. Revival. Was it
Kamikaze? Right. It was his first.
That shit just was a flop.
Let's not talk about
it. Was his first good album in a long time, and I thought it was really good.
Did numbers though?
However,
crazy numbers.
I think it was only good in comparison to the 3 albums before that.
I'm gonna say this, dude, 100%. Is that you can't base M's albums off numbers because
no.
Dude, his fan base is ridiculous.
I'm talking bars. Listen, I'm talking about art. I'm talking about M, right?
Christian. Okay.
So stick with me. We got real stans, Christian squared us two right here, and then you got these other ones I think aren't real fans. The ones who say like Eminem's the greatest. He's a legend, number 1 no matter what. they listen to his music, they're not even hearing if it's good or not.
Yeah.
They're saying it's it's good. It's better than Lil Wayne.
All right.
Like,
Yes, I feel that.
Yeah.
Like, but and so like when this album dropped and everyone's like, oh my God, this is the best album ever. These mumble rappers got nothing on M. I'm like, bro.
He took an L.
What did you listen to? Or you just read Eminem and said, oh, it's the best.
That's my
I feel that. I feel
That's
that.
yeah.
You're not a reliable fan. Like, I can't talk to you if you believe that things are good before you ever digest them and think about them. You just think, oh, this says Eminem, sounds like Eminem, is great. And that's the problem with a lot of Eminem fans. They can't see that like he's not as good as he used to be.
Eminem probably
No. He's still a great lyricist.
Exactly. So
He can rap. The thing is that he sees it as a competitive sport.
Exactly.
He's constantly just trying to be on top of everybody.
He's trying to compete.
At
least he makes it.
He's not competing because no one's better than him.
But
that's the thing.
But the way he comes off makes it seems like he's trying to combat everyone. Like it seems like he's got a wall up and he's like defensive. Dude, it's like you shouldn't.
But it makes sense because he was underground rap. That's what underground rap is.
This man dropped a 14-minute acapella freestyle. You can't tell me that that's not out of pocket, bro.
It doesn't matter if it's not fucking bars. Like if it's not just bars.
If it was sick, I think people would fuck with it. If it was like,
if you guys actually listen to it, it sounds like a poetry set.
Acapella freestyle, and he's blindfolded.
That's the thing.
There's mad issues
and he's
with
doing
that
his
freestyle.
taxes.
This motherfucker is.
Do I like it?
Did you like it?
No, I thought it was okay. I listened to it I was in the gym too, which means like I'm already hyped.
That's the worst place to listen to.
That is my biggest issue with this freestyle. If you listen to Meek shit, I can play that shit in my car.
I feel that.
Eminem shit, I will never revisit it again because.
But you can't listen to that
because it's not like. Essentially, what Eminem did there, this motherfucker's like sounds like he's tired and shit through the middle of it, like he's running. Like if you listen to Meek's freestyle,
it has flow. It's like it's a flow.
No, okay,
he does it with grace.
Compare Meek versus M's freestyles. Meek's is far better.
Obviously, it is. Obviously,
also. I'm tired of us calling them freestyles. Like a lot of that shit was written.
100%.
I think
100%.
I consider no. I think all of it is written. I call them freestyles just because of the art form that is delivered.
I get that.
Yeah,
I think it's bullshit that they call it that though.
I think at this point the term for freestyle is very loose.
I think people. I think what it comes down to,
facts,
100%.
We have to change our perception of what a freestyle is.
That's what he's saying. Yeah, the exact same thing.
The only time I wouldn't consider you freestyling is if you were spitting something that I can go listen to on a song that you made. That's
exactly.
The only time. If you spit something over a
but
beat,
rappers used to do that, and people just never caught on.
So I listened to M's freestyle. So I pulled up Meek shit sent me, and I saw Meek. I'm like, oh, I've heard pieces of this. I'll come back to this. So I put on M shit first.
Yeah.
So I know Meek's is good. So I'm like, let me give M a fair chance. So I put M shit on. Start from the beginning. Listen to the first 3.5 minutes. I'm like, okay, whatever. I fast forward. Once again, I'm an M stan.
I stopped after those before those 3 minutes.
First 5 minutes, I'm like, okay, this isn't doing it for me. I'm hearing the bars. This shit's impressive. Okay, I fast forward like 3.5 minutes more. Right. I listen for like another 6 minutes, whatever, till almost end. I'm just like. I have to listen to the Meek just to cleanse. You gotta get that out of your system. Whatever 10 minutes I spent listening.
Dude, it's intense.
So I think we can all probably agree that Eminem is a great lyricist. He can make great music.
One of the greatest of all time.
Homeboy is washed.
He needs to chill.
Yeah.
He grew up in an era that was really cheesy. The Backstreet Boys, Britney
Which
Spears.
is why I think he
had
is
tons
overrated.
Of material. He had tons of material. He was very different than a normal hip hop rapper. Like the normal hip hop rappers put right now at that time when I was listening to Eminem super hard was putting me in the hood in the streets. This dude was putting me in the trailer park. I didn't know what the trailer park was.
Hold on, guys. I got a serious question for y'all.
What?
I want everyone to name their favorite Eminem song.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Mine off top, bro, is Infinite. Infinite by Eminem. That shit goes. I hope anyone listening right now takes a second to pause this video or whatever you're watching this on. I don't know what. Yeah, this isn't a video. Someone's probably recording us somewhere. The government's
The government's watching. You didn't put tape over your fucking camera?
I had tape on there actually, but I actually had to get my computer serviced. But that's a whole other story.
And you wanted to watch the dude who was servicing it.
Oh yeah, I spied on that nigga. Made sure you serviced it. But yeah, definitely check out Infinite. What's you guys' favorite track by Eminem?
Stan, 100%. Stan will always be my favorite. That song, like I listened to that shit.
That's for a rainy day. That's for right now.
That shit. Like I listened to that and I was like, whoa, I love Stan. This is music. Like this is hip hop. Like this is creation. Like this motherfucker like
created an entire story.
Through letters being written to niggas, and this nigga killed him. Like Stan is fucking crazy ass fucking song.
T, do you have a favorite?
No, I don't fuck with Eminem.
Whoa,
that's fair. That's totally fair. I know mad people who don't fuck with Eminem.
I don't fuck with Eminem
because still has.
Dude, when I first listened to that shit, I was just like, "What?"
Yeah, no, I know.
No, when I first listened to Eminem, it was like my dad showing me it, and it was
like did he fuck with Eminem?
My dad just like for a point in his life just fucked with hip hop. Like my first CD was The Love Below.
That's hard.
Which is pretty hard.
/ Speaker Box.
Yeah, okay. Double album, greatest double album. Drake flopped on that.
Who flopped on it?
Drake.
Flopped on what?
A double album.
Oh yeah.
Scorpion.
I mean,
I thought it was a flop.
What?
6 out of 10.
Oh, that's your rating?
My rating.
Holy shit!
I guarantee you, if you, man down.
You don't like Drake? Oh yeah, you don't fuck with Drake like that.
Nah,
yeah.
I don't know. Drake's a pop star.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about people that don't like Drake.
Huh?
So was Eminem at one point.
Wait, Christian, we didn't get your favorite M song. Do you have one?
Okay, I got a favorite M song and a favorite M verse, and they're different.
Ooh.
All right, favorite M track. What is it?
My favorite M song is "Kill You."
Ooh.
Well, that sounds intense.
Yeah, shady. I don't.
Right, so that right there is proof. That right there is proof. Right. So if you capsule that song and that flow and that bounce, Eminem lost his swagger. If you listen to how he raps now, he doesn't have any.
It sounds
swagger.
Forced.
He sounds like he's forced.
I feel that. What were you gonna hate on? It was more genuine back then.
You see how he raps? It like you could Millie Rock to that shit.
Right.
Like you see like how he raps now. It's just like.
It's forced.
Weird. It's mad. It's not.
Yeah.
And
whatever it is, it's not the same.
And he complains about the new rappers, and I'm like, nigga, why'd you switch up your whole flow?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, listen to that. Listen to "Kill You." Like, all right, the lyrics might be fucking crazy in that song.
Crazy.
Like, they're fucking crazy. But like his flow and his bounce over the beat, it's hip hop. It's like it flows like how a Meek Mill verse would.
Word.
And now he doesn't have anything close to that.
Right. Wait, you're right. T, what were you about to say about "Kill You" that you don't like?
I don't know. It's just.
Bad.
It fucks me up when you say T, because I'm fucking T. We gotta stop this narrative. This is Tania.
You can't stop it.
I'm T.
You didn't even try to fight for the T as hard as she did at the beginning.
I said that shit first, B.
Technically, based
she
on
was
the
like, I'm
first
T. You're like, well, maybe I
based off the first two
Hi,
episodes,
my
she's
name's T.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Wait, Tania, what didn't you like about "Kill You"? What don't you
It's just Eminem is dark as shit.
He is.
All right, so being I guess it's just hip hop. Like where hip hop came from, that shit comes from the blues.
Yeah.
Right.
And I feel like the fact that he is white gave him much more of a platform.
Oh, are you kidding me? He wouldn't be famous if he wasn't white.
That's why.
Stevie Wonder wouldn't be famous if he wasn't blind.
But you guys really think he like tied up and raped his mom?
Famous, but he wouldn't be.
Talked about this
What?
shit.
He'd be like.
Oh, you're talking about M?
Yeah.
Oh,
Came to LA.
He would have been an early Tyler the Creator if he was a black dude.
Tyler, you think Tyler the Creator would have worked in 1996?
But you see, we're no like exactly. We're
he
listening to that
been a
music
weird
now.
nigga,
He would have been. He would have been another Tech 9. He would have been Tech 9. He would have been Tech 9.
That's my thing. Is that M like
Tech 9.
if so M comes to Dre like Dre, I want to help. This is my flow. He's like, oh man, this shit's crazy. Like here, Dre was smart. He was thinking marketing. This is a white dude with a flow like this. I'm gonna be rich.
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
If it was a black dude,
Which is where I put Eminem when it comes to rap music.
Yeah, because Tech 9 is like comfortable, I'm sure financially, but he's not huge.
Right.
You know, like
he was ahead of his time,
and he's got a great fan base, but he's like on M's level. He raps crazier.
Right. That's
but
exactly
like
what it is.
he would have been,
point. Tech 9. That's a great.
That's what I guess I could see if Eminem was a black dude. He definitely would not be.
where
At the
you
level he's at.
yeah.
No fucking way. Jay-Z would definitely be the top nigga right
That
now.
was definitely
would be in that.
But you see, it's fair that Jay-Z is still making good music.
Yo, I fuck with Jay-Z.
Wait, my favorite. Stop cutting me off. I got shit to say. Listen.
Oh yeah.
Listen.
That's my favorite
M-Track, yeah.
My favorite M verse, and this is like, I don't think his hardest verse, but my favorite M verse.
What is it? What are we saying?
Not his track. It was on What's the Difference? It's a Dre track.
Wow.
Oh, you mean you?
No, 100%.
Yeah, that's a hard ass verse.
Stop the beat a minute. I got something to say.
Wait, hold on. You might don't continue because we might get sued.
Copyright.
Yeah.
Eminem, please don't sue us.
Yeah, it's all love.
Again, you have the best examples of just M's old bounce,
right? And like that was like, and that was also like and I'm sure he wasn't trying to do this. It was him just being, but like brilliantly so. Like
I think straight.
It was the borderline of what could be played on the radio.
Yeah.
Even with all the bleeps, it was like right there. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Where they would, if they had to bleep out words, that's one thing, but they couldn't really bleep out the content. Like his stand was played on the radio,
right? And all his songs are very visual,
dude.
Which is why he's a great writer.
Right, and that one was visual, but it wasn't like I slit my mom's throat and then I fucked it. It was.
Wait, can we just hold back? Can we hold on for a second and just recognize that the early 2000s was a golden age of hip hop?
Of course.
That's 100%. What started everything, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't say started everything, but
it's a culture shift,
dude.
It was a shift.
It was a shift in culture.
Happening like,
but it definitely didn't start.
Like 90s was all gang shit.
It was all
East Coast, West Coast.
I think 2000s was really like, all right, this shit is gonna take over. Like this shit is gonna stay.
Dude, hip hop is number one genre in the world.
Yeah, I think that's what. To 2000s was.
But do you think it's because of the people? 2000s. Do you think it was because of like?
I think it's the artists that made it break through, or just because shit was happening in the world during that time. Because hip hop,
it's the allure of hip hop. Because hip hop is always, people are fascinated with it because it's not. It's all like.
It's all glamour.
It's something. It's what people want. It's Instagram. You see it and you wanna be there.
You wanna be that person.
So is Instagram the new hip hop? Is that the new fad?
Or it connects with it connects with people the same way. 100%. Right? The same way. If you wanna entice people, you have to make them want it and want to be there and want to do that. If they don't want to, they're not coming. They're not showing up. They're not buying. They don't want it. You know, you can be relatable. Like Drake is relatable. But he's talking about situations that, like, yeah, I can relate, but I'm relating on a broke nigga level. He's talking about it on a rich nigga level. So he's talking about chicks he's dealing with. Yeah, I have the same issues, but the chicks he's dealing with are chicks that I'm looking at on Instagram, like, oh my fucking God. Like, so, you know, like, that's what the crazy thing is. It's like, you have the same problems, but you want those problems. You want, I don't know. It's weird. It's fucking weird. Well, how was that blunt?
It's coming.
Sure. It's en route.
Damn. We Postmated a blunt, guys.
Postmate.
Just so you know.
Nah. Fuck Postmates. They ain't paid for that spot.
Yeah, dude. Hey, actually, I've never used Postmates.
I use it on
It takes longer.
I use that shit on the daily.
It takes longer though.
Use promo code. No, I don't have a promo code. Yo. One day I hope to have a promo code. That would be tight.
Like your own promo code?
Fashion of a man.
I don't know about that.
Who did I see just recently? Oh, the Game. This nigga Game does.
Oh, dude. The Game is so fine. I forgive him for being that corny.
To do the Fashion of a man?
Yeah, but I think that's just the woman.
I haven't even seen that yet.
That's a double standard that I fucking hate. Women can shop anywhere. They can buy shoes from Payless and still stun. They can buy the cheapest,
for sure.
But have a nigga show up in some Payless ass shoes on the first date. This nigga wearing some.
But you can't play the double standard card because
no. Because
dude,
but women don't judge men like that. Yeah, I mean, unless you're kind of a shit person.
People judge people like that.
People judge people like that. People judge specifically men like that because with women, if you do it right, you would never tell. You can't tell because the brands are sported differently.
The trick is not putting the energy into the shoes, the apparel. The trick is putting the energy into you.
100%. That's what I do.
I feel that.
If you're on a date worried about your shoes, she's gonna feel it. She's gonna look at your shoes.
Yeah.
She's gonna feel you feel some type of way, and that's just all bad. But if you're rocking some Payless and you're confident and you're happy and you make her smile, oh fuck what's on your feet. You feed her food that's not bad.
Yo, shout out to the nigga who can wear Payless and feel confident and happy and smile. Because I can't do that. I can't. Them shits is uncomfortable. And because I have Payless shoes when I'm 10.
But do you think it's because those communities cater to like women? I feel like men have like such a small selection.
I feel like with women you just can't tell. I can't tell
when it comes to like shoes and fashion.
Anything, just fashion in general. With women, like you could be just because like the shit that's knocked off in women's apparel is knocked off to a point where you really can't. Whereas men, like if you were wearing some fake Jordans, I might look at them shits and be like, yo, dude, why do you wearing some fake Jordans?
It kind of goes back to what you were saying on the other one about like everything you do is about trying to have sex, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Dude, for sure.
You're just social constructs.
Man, that's what it all really boils down to at the end of the day.
I don't think it has to though.
It doesn't. Well, that's why I was saying
yo, have you ever heard
the homie who didn't have sex? And I was like, I'm actually envious of him because he hasn't had the sweet nectar that is.
He might be different. But
no, it might just be like I get it.
I listened.
No, dude.
If you're not worried about sex, you're 10 times more worried about yourself and yourself excelling.
That's what you care about. You don't care about anything else. Like
I wish I was like that. The fuck?
Life and just living.
Dude, I think sex complicates everything.
Yeah, specifically because I've had it already, so I know what it's like, and I want it. And then when I want it, I want her to leave. And then I'm lonely, and then I want it again. It complicates life.
It's like a drug.
I can't. You know,
man,
that was real. That was very real.
The never-ending cycle.
But
right?
if it never happened, if I never hit that crack pipe, like I'd be good.
Whoa.
Right? Like
I'd be good.
But you'd be so far ahead. Like you just have so much self-realization.
I don't know if you ever watched Seinfeld, but there's an episode of Seinfeld where George stops having sex and he just gets mad smart. And this nigga's just excelling at life and
solving equations and shit.
Women are just fucking with him mad hard, and he's having that issue of like, fuck, all these women now just want me. Or I think it was a specific chick, and he's like, fuck, and then obviously he succumbed to it just because, you know.
I might have to watch this. This sounds like a great...
It's an awesome episode.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Episode of Seinfeld is fucking lit.
I've actually never watched Seinfeld.
Damn. That's I know mad people.
Damn.
Is that crazy to say?
It's a little crazy.
Nowadays, I'm not like, especially since I moved out here. Like,
well, I will say this: you as a creator, as someone who's like a director, you are.
Yeah.
At times, so which means you are.
Sure.
You have to know what content is out there presently, and also was out there, and also will be out there.
If I was teaching a class,
but that's like a sitcom. I'm not trying to make sitcoms.
Doesn't matter, bro. You gotta know what a sitcom is. How do they?
Yeah,
do it? How many cameras they use.
It's more than that.
I know about multicam
It's about
TV
being
shows.
able to.
But also,
it's about being able to resonate with people. You have to study that.
Here's the next one. That's part of it. The other part of it is, as a director, right? What jokes were made that changed the generation?
Like how this show,
like why was Jerry Seinfeld so big? Like, you have to know this as like a creator to like be able to, because bro,
it was a show about nothing. It was literally a show.
Listen, there's a thing you learn when you're a fucking stupid English major, writing major like I was, and that is like every story's already been told. So as a storyteller, even if you have the most brilliant idea, you think it's like great, there's 100% that story has already been told in a different form at some point in time. So. Seinfeld, which is one of the greatest sitcoms of all time, you should at least know how it went down, because there's a good chance you will tell the story at one point that they told.
That's fair to say.
You know what I mean?
Putting me on again.
That's how I look at it.
I
try to watch as much shit as possible.
No, I fuck with movies heavy, and my movie knowledge is up there. Yeah,
I noticed that you do, because you've been seeing a lot of trash. Right? You've seen a lot of trash.
No, dude, I watch everything from the shitty. I watch everything from the shitty movies to the great movies.
No, I fuck with that. I used to be on that shit too. Like, especially when I was in high school and like right after high school, like that was what I was doing every Friday night. I was going to the movies. Like,
that's real.
All that chicks, like at least in Boston, like going to the movies, and like I would see everything. And I've seen a lot of shitty movies, a lot of great movies, but yeah, dude, you be. I noticed that you do like to go to the movies.
Oh yeah, for sure. The cinema is always just.
I only go to see like big shit now, like big, like production, like Avengers type movies.
The best
blockbusters.
Yeah, blockbusters. Because like I can watch some like drama shit on my fucking.
Do you guys know that?
Yeah, that's attachment. Like the movies that are coming out in theaters are. It's a weird.
Super
dynamic.
weird.
It's a weird
Super
scene.
Yo, do you know the finesse at the movie theaters? The real finesse.
What's one?
To watch a movie and then
To get head
sneak
in the
into
back
another.
row.
Oh
I mean-
my god! I was about to say sneak into another
Cut the
one.
hole in the bottom of the popcorn.
Man, god damn.
I'm
Yo,
out, guys.
no,
I'm
anyway,
out.
no. What I was gonna say is, what you do is you buy the large popcorn, and then you get the box. You fill the box up with popcorn, and then you get the refill right away.
This is kindergarten. Who you talking to, bro?
Bro, it's a dub after that. Last time they just gave
There's
us.
a motherfucker out there who just heard that shit and was like, fuck.
He's like, I never fucking thought of that.
Mediums.
I always buy the smalls. Definitely.
Just heard that shit. It's like, god damn. Nigga just put me on game.
Yeah,
My
definitely.
dad's been doing that shit since I was like 2.
Oh man, you have to.
Yeah, nah.
Because movie theaters are mad expensive. You spend.
For no goddamn
No,
reason.
no, it's because they don't make any money off the movies. That's why.
Movie theaters
Oh,
are struggling.
They be struggling. Like the cut between a brand new movie and
That's
the
because
theater
it's
is
streaming,
like 90,
right?
10.
Did you guys realize that movies are on Netflix mad fast?
Not movies are just available
but
to
that's
purchase.
because it's streaming.
Like
If
within
the
the same
movie,
year.
think of it as the like.
They're just trying to
company
get
who
as
made the
much money
movie.
as possible, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's what it is.
When I was a kid, a movie would come out and then it'd be like
You'd have to
the
wait like
next
6
year-
months.
The next year would be on like HBO. And then
Yeah,
word.
why
Is
would
that
you
the-
not?
Hey,
Hey, we got the blunt
That's real,
incoming.
nah, that's respect. That's
I
respect.
appreciate you.
Nah, I fuck with that. Yo, the knock for the blunt, that's mad real.
Yeah, no, the Postmates service is
So Young Reg just delivered the blunt.
Yo, shout out Reg
I
one time.
appreciate you.
Oh, yeah.
Young Reg rolled it and delivered it.
This is it's pretty nip tucked.
Yeah, there's a
We got a grape white owl.
damn.
I don't
That
like.
sounds tasty.
Yeah.
That sounds tasty.
Guys, I shouted out. I posted a picture today, and Reg was in the picture. There's just
Uh-huh.
us two in the picture, and I tagged him. And I was scrolling through the comments earlier, and I saw some girl like say something, and I saw Reg reply back.
Oh,
So I'm already knowing he followed her, and
I did.
there's been some DMs.
You guys nowadays you gotta hold back the follow.
It's been a-
There's
No.
people, there's girls I talk to.
Do you guys
do you know how many times like girls shoot their shot? We do that. We posted on the fucking comment
Wait,
picture.
wait,
for
wait.
that reason.
She's the one who like hollered at me like.
real shit? The best is the spam like. You get the spam like
What's that?
where they just like 7 posts consecutively.
I hate that shit.
I'm sure that happens to you way more often than it does me.
I've gotten that. The only
It's kind of gross
person I've gotten
on
it
this
from
end.
It's just it's very
I don't
stereotypical.
understand this person that I've gotten it from. She's super cool, fucks with the whole Sin Supreme movement, but
Okay.
she's like a mom,
She's a mom.
lives in Canada,
Reg fucks with moms.
You better.
but she's married. Like,
Wait, she's married.
at least I think she is. She's a
Bro, you're
Yo,
just throwing up all.
Wait,
the
hold
red
on. Don't
flags.
let's not slander the mom. Shout out
she's
all the
super cool.
moms.
No. I fuck with her. We like talk. Nothing crazy like that, but like it's just the most randomest fan of the whole Sin Supreme shit.
Shout out the single moms, cause
Where are we
they
going
be.
with this?
Yeah, I was like, what?
I just had
Shout
a.
out single moms.
I got mad.
I had a single mom. She's.
Hey, I
my mom's
love
great.
I love my mom, so I would give. Wait, can we ash this?
You can ash it.
Where's the ashtray at? This shit is fucking.
Oh, guys.
Speaking of moms or just women in general, so
Yeah,
I was
where's the
listening
shit?
to NPR and fucking apparently the Me Too movement is fucking up women in the corporate world.
How so?
So like because most of the women who got put on in the corporate world who are like higher up now was from a dude. A dude put them on. A dude like took them under their wing
That's so
and was
crazy.
like, "Yo, I fuck with you. Like, let me help, like glow you up."
Yeah, I
You
feel.
know,
I
no
feel
strings
that.
attached. But now niggas is like, "Yo,
Afraid
you
to
might."
do it. Yeah, you might.
Okay.
might twist
So
Do
it.
you guys also think that this whole Me Too movement? No disrespect to like, you know, it's just a hard topic because there's sexual assault survivors.
Right. No, 100%.
Which is kind of like fuck,
Right,
dude.
yeah,
like, there's got to be justice for that shit.
Right,
Don't raise shit
Yeah,
kids.
exactly.
But do you think it's also putting unqualified people in certain positions because like they're
Maybe it could be. I haven't.
Wait. I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. Like, how do you mean?
Yeah, like say someone, so this whole Me Too movement kind of leads on guilt of men.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys feel guilty for that shit. And you guys probably...
Because I never Me Too'd anybody.
I'm not even following this movement.
Yeah, but as a man, you don't think, like, women's rights have kind of been shitty?
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, as a...
Wait, hold
on.
Me Too movement is, like, on a feminist side.
Do you mean, like, putting women in positions who aren't the best women to be, like...
Yeah.
Alright, so I haven't seen any yet. Like specifically, but
who's really leading the women's rights movement? Though?
I don't personally know.
A bunch of feminists.
But do they have a main face? Kylie Jenner,
Caitlyn Jenner.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's where we're going.
I was kidding.
It was a joke.
It's a joke, dude.
But I mean, dudes. So dudes in the corporate world are like, when they meet with women, they're bringing someone. They're bringing like someone who's not even needs to be there, just a third party, just a witness.
Right.
Or they're meeting with women in like windows that are just all rooms that are just all glass, so everyone could see into the room in like the office and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like and then dudes are just in general not inclined to want to work one-on-one or just like personally with the chick because they're afraid. Because here's the thing, the stat is 2% of all of those sexual misconduct like cases are false. That's 1% too much, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Like the fact that there's 2% of those cases that aren't legit, like that means a chick could lie on a nigga and everyone's just gonna be like, yo, fuck this dude.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
I feel that.
Lose his job and his career and his life.
No, I don't know how I feel about that. That's what I'm saying. Like, this shit is still a little...
lose his life?
Well, basically, you lose your job. You're no longer a credible person.
All the people who've been getting fucked over, their career is their life. Like,
you guys didn't see that shit in politics?
Like,
I thought you meant like trying to catch a body though.
Not
oh, okay.
But like their livelihood is like what makes them money. Like if I build a career like doing whatever, obviously the Weinsteins and the Cosbys, them niggas should get caught up. But like if some chick lies on me, like I don't know.
Do you think
it's hard? It's a hard case because like niggas we force shit, but the culture's been like that for mad long. Like niggas just get away with whatever, and women have accept like either.
I don't feel like I should feel the need to accept that.
No, you shouldn't. You should have. That's the thing. They should have never accepted it. That's the problem. The fact that there's been so long that they have.
Keep in mind, like, we're young. You know, we're still figuring shit out. There's still 60-year-old people running this fucking country.
Yeah, older.
Yeah. And what are the chances of changing those people's minds?
The issue is that there's those chicks out there who are totally down to suck a dick to get a job. And like they
that I feel.
There's dudes that down to suck a dick for a job.
People out there who will suck a dick to get a job.
That's actually a wild topic.
I saw a tweet the other day that said selling your pussy ain't chasing the bag. And that is facts.
That is facts.
What did you say? I didn't hear what you said.
I mean, let's not body shame though, because people. I mean, at the end of the day,
sex workers are their own thing.
Here's what I think about.
Do what you want to do. Different strokes for different folks.
But these dudes these women, people who are sucking things for clout, political clout, that's different. But than the sex worker.
Yeah, that's totally different. That's your job. I fuck with that.
I think that the situation is completely it's inflated right now, so it's really hard to judge because I think there's definitely some cases where people who are saying they're victims of sexual assault are exaggerating to ride this wave, which sounds like a cynical way to look at it, but I think it's facts considering I've read a lot of these stories.
But I feel like women. Okay, like sexual assault is a lot more common than you guys think.
No, I feel like it's definitely more than.
And I think it's so common.
When anyone brings up that topic, like even the fact that it's on your guys' mind that it's like, oh, it's probably not credible. Like she let's look at who she is as a person.
No. This isn't me just like looking at the headlines. This is me like reading the stories, following them, and when you see a headline, this person did this. You hardly ever do you follow that story for 4 weeks until the point where it's like. It was a false alarm. Yeah. You just see the headline.
Well, yeah, they never come out and say that.
All of these stories that are popping up aren't ending with somebody losing their career.
Yeah.
you just stop looking after the headline.
Yeah.
When people start investigating, asking questions, and lawyers show up at the front door. Someone's like, "Oh, well, maybe it was consensual, but I had a bad time." You're like, the story switches up. And
I mean, Aziz Ansari, he laid low, but he's still probably.
yeah, no, Aziz. Okay, perfect example. Aziz's shit was a great example of someone who.
Wait, he was.
Aziz.
That's what I'm saying. It was
Hold on.
So Aziz Ansari was accused of sexual assault, and the story went that the girl told it as like. She was a fan and like she met him and like they clicked and he was like, oh yeah, let's like have dinner or something sometime, right? So when he was back in New York, whatever, he said he was the next time, they linked up, they got dinner, and she said he wanted to leave dinner like pretty quickly. So they left and back to his house or his apartment or something like that, and they started hooking up, and then he went down on her, and then they hooked up, and then afterwards like she went home and she just felt bad about it.
That's a whole different story.
However, that's a whole different story when you listen to the story. But the headlines, the 50,000 headlines,
was saying that but that's on people. That's on people for not looking into the actual story.
But it doesn't matter because it's people's jobs to make stories, right? So these stories pop up 50,000 headlines. Aziz Ansari assaulted a woman. Boom, boom. You read the story. Everyone's pretty much in agreement. Like, ooh, this chick just had a bad time and thought she was gonna marry a celebrity.
At the height of this Me Too movement, too.
So that's not all the stories. That's one story, right? So that's one end of the spectrum. Then you have Kavanaugh, who's the other end of the shitty spectrum, and then there's a middle ground. So it's like we have to stop acting like there isn't a severity, there isn't a degree to this shit, as if it's just like.
So do you feel like?
I don't think sexual assault is.
Do you feel like Kavanaugh should have
pass or fail?
Do you feel like Kavanaugh in that situation, he should have like lost his job? Should have not been.
He
like,
should have, as who like.
Kavanaugh,
I get it. Fight for it.
Now,
he should have stepped down.
Now, politics. I don't give a fuck.
He should have
about
advocated
singers,
for
rappers,
it.
actors. I mean, I give a fuck. You shouldn't do it. Fuck off. I'm not gonna watch a movie, but like. They're not leading the fucking country. If you're in a Supreme Court position, you're making huge decisions that change the outcome of the country for the next 10 years.
But you see,
I don't want
this
someone
is the
who
thing.
sees women that way leading my country.
Right.
If they want to make music, fine. I'm not going to fucking listen to it.
Right.
I will take an active stance against someone who's making decisions that impact me, possibly my kids in 10 years. Like, that's a different story than a fucking stand-up.
And do you, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
Do you, does it happening so long ago and the chick's memory of the event being so shoddy and them being so young, do you feel like it,
bro, it's next to you.
Oh, there you
Thank
go.
you.
Do you,
You could have just said past that
two
shit.
episodes ago, I was asking for the light from this nigga. I was doing like this, and
I did not catch
I
on
have
to
no
that.
clue what the fuck you were pointing at.
And Terrence just blindly passed the joint to no one. Oh, go left.
That's bad.
But yeah, I heard your question. Yes.
Do you feel like that matters at all? Like that it was so long ago, her memory's so bad about the event. They were
the
young.
only way to remember something
drinking
as like closely as possible as it happened is to write it down immediately after
100%.
it happens. If you
Would
don't
totally
do
agree.
that, your mind starts changing the memory.
Totally agree.
That's the way it goes.
Write it down.
No. But this is the thing with that case.
Date it and
Kavanaugh's
mail it to
case.
yourself.
She had her fucking therapist and her husband
Who is
that
that?
she talked. Kavanaugh's case.
Yeah.
To about.
Yeah.
And they were just like, no, we're not going to actually go into the investigation. It's like saying like, hey, I didn't do anything in that room, but just don't open that fucking door. You know, just mind your business.
That
which is kind of sketchy.
Look, like I said, that situation is fucked on all levels. Like, I'm not talking about the Kavanaugh. The Kavanaughs of the world can. If he was here right now, I'd fuck him up.
Yeah, but you see, because those people are like people in power, I feel like when it comes,
that's the only
He
thing I
did
know.
it. He did it. He started in high school, and then there was like a story.
Their situation was in high school.
No, there was multiple
several.
Stories. Yeah, throughout. That's the thing. One story in high school, right?
No, but that's what started this Me Too movement. Like, in all honesty, it was a bunch of girls that were probably, you see, that's where that case comes in, where Aziz Ansari's case is just like, oh no, I just felt bad for it.
I was just making fun of that nigga because she probably went home and was like, fuck, I had sex.
Yeah, no. What happened with Aziz Ansari?
She was probably like, I had sex with.
What happened was this chick met Aziz Ansari. She was like, oh my god, I fucking love this guy. I
as a comedian, and then she's like, oh shit, I fucked a comedian.
And he said like, hey, like, I think you're cute. And she was like, oh my God, this guy I love thinks I'm cute. Like anybody else in the world would react if someone you liked told you you were cute.
But you see...
So she's like, this is going to be great. And then she went home and thought about all the great things that could happen if they were dating. She thought about them married. She thought about their kids, what they would look like. She thought about all these things. When Aziz Ansari probably just wanted to fuck, which there's nothing wrong with.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay,
but
so
if girls,
someone who wants to
if girls just want to fuck, we just fuck as well.
That's not all.
No, not all girls do that.
But that's not the point.
He's a celebrity too.
That's what I feel. Like he was a celebrity.
I've thought that with women before. And she's like
not. She's not a celebrity, not even close.
Yeah, she was just a regular girl.
I'm saying like he's a celebrity.
Yeah,
right.
She probably, but that's the thing is that I don't want to have this presumption without actually looking into the story and seeing.
That's you.
But if men think like this, like I'm in a room with 3 guys right now,
right.
and you guys are all telling me you think like this, it's kind of fucking sketchy.
I actually haven't said anything.
How do you think
I'm just getting defensive now.
I want to hear this now. How do you think I think?
Because if you guys are just saying the whole story you just said, that's
not how I think. That's always a story. That's like a real thing that happened.
That's wrong. Yeah.
It's like documented. You look it up. He got all the people that were about to drop him regained him. Like they looked into it and they realized that the story wasn't as crazy as she made it sound.
Well, that wasn't.
I was just trying to show the one end of the spectrum. You know what I mean? Not like everything. Like I said, like there's Kavanaugh. And like I fucking hate this guy.
Yeah.
And I think there's like a scale. You know what I mean? Of like, and that's human. I think
it's always meant to be looked into. That's what I think.
Well, it will.
I wish if the media wasn't.
Nowadays, it will 100%. That's the only reason we're talking about this is because dudes don't want to fuck with chicks like this anymore.
But ultimately, I love
business level.
I love how progressive this shit is getting.
Yeah,
exactly. On a business level,
it's annoying for a lot of fucking people, but ultimately, it's
that's
like a better
issue
world.
though because
that's what it is.
Those are the dudes who are like running shit right now, and so like yes, you're gonna have. The plus side is that the dudes who are creepy are gonna get found out.
Which is
the bad side is that the dudes who are real are gonna get scared away. They're not gonna want to. That's the issue that I.
It'll
feel
level
like.
out. It's just like a. It's what I'm saying. It's
hopefully,
it's inflated right now. Like we're all
it's
like,
super crazy.
Still trying to figure out how to deal with this, and like.
I find it funny that people find it like scary that women are taking over.
No. And see, this is coming from someone. That shit was inevitable. Like I'm surprised.
Yeah, but I'm surprised that shit didn't happen.
It's low key been happening since like the 70s. It's low key like started like.
No, I mean we held down America. What, World War I?
That's what I'm saying. Like
we were running the fucking economy. We did the shit.
So like this is only inevitable with like, the changing of the guards. Like it's inevitable that women would have their glow up to the point where like they're gonna have the fucking best fight scenes in Black Panther. You know, like the chicks in Black Panther had the fucking best fight scenes. Like,
I got a question for you guys.
All right.
What do you think the weather is gonna be like on Christmas?
I hope it's raining.
I don't care.
We're in Southern California. I don't want it to be hot. I want it to be a cold Christmas.
It was hot last year. I went outside for Christmas last year and I was
Christmas. I think it's trash.
Out here?
I think hot Christmas is whack. I don't like hot.
Oh yeah.
Are you from the East Coast?
I wouldn't necessarily say
from Midwest originally, but
yeah,
I love Cali. It's my home, but like.
Dude, a cold Christmas is like...
Christmas isn't Christmas.
I would say it's definitely not Christmas, but it's definitely not whack.
Here, wake up in the snow on Christmas and tell me that you want to wake up in a hot Christmas again. Like, it's nice not to be outside in the snow fucking around.
I woke up last year for Christmas and
like staying in with your family, being in PJs, cozy.
I was out here for Christmas last year.
I had a pretty shitty Christmas last Christmas. It's my favorite holiday.
What happened?
My fucking family just betrayed me.
Damn.
That's shit.
Did you get like some trash gifts or what?
Nah.
This sounds dumb serious.
This sounds deep, bro.
Yeah.
Christmas is my favorite holiday, bro. Like it's my family. No matter what's going on, we always do Christmas. You know what I mean? Like no matter how bad or good shit is, we always my family always put decorations up. We put the tree up, ornaments. We do the whole shit, right? It's like the one tradition we have, I would say.
Right.
And we all the same shit every year since I was born. You wake up, you know, when you're young, you wake your parents up. When you get older, they wake you up. You go downstairs, you have a little bit of breakfast. Mom cooks some bacon, something quick, bacon, biscuits, bacon and eggs, and then you go right to the presents, right?
Right.
Oh wait, should we pause?
I'm gonna just use the restroom.
Oh yeah, still left. So make a hot left. Let's just wait. So Christmas 2017. So like I said, growing up, my family took Christmas like it was like our one thing. You know what I mean? Every morning you wake up, You wake up your parents. They wake you up. Go downstairs.
Yeah, it's just starting crazy.
Mom makes some like eggs and bacon.
What did
right?
they do to this nigga?
Like my pops is playing like jazz and shit. Like it's every Christmas is like great. No matter how broke we were, how, like if my parents were doing well, if they had jobs or not. Like one present on the tree, 10. It was always a great thing, right? And we always ate breakfast.
Yeah. And
then we'd all go under the tree and we'd, hey mom, you open this one. Dad, this one. You pass out
traditional Christmas.
Pass out presents. Everyone opens their presents. Like we take turns, see what everybody got. And then
unwrap it and
right,
all
and then we
that.
like clean up, everyone gets dressed, and then dinner, everyone comes over, blah blah, right? For some reason, this past year, my family put a katana in my back.
What happened, bro?
So my parents text me at like they texted the family group chat like 11 p.m. Like my dad's like come over at like 9, or he said no, come over like 7:30, 8 for breakfast, right? And I'm like, Pops, like I'm still up. I haven't even wrapped the gifts yet. Like let's do it like 9:30, right? Like no response. He goes to sleep, whatever. I'm like, whatever. Let's see in the morning. So like I was doing regular shit. I was up like wrapping presents at 3 a.m. like smoking blunts, whatever it was. Like nothing crazy. Just here playing Call of Duty, wrapping gifts, right? So I woke up at like 8:30. Chilling, I shower, get my fucking cool, get my cool outfit on for Christmas dinner. You know,
the Christmas fit.
I rolled a J for me and my brother later before dinner.
Oh, you were
ready
ready
to go, right? And my dad had texted me in the midst of this, like, what time you coming through? And I was like, I just woke up. I'm like, I'm gonna get dressed and head over, right?
Oh,
so I'm getting dressed, everything's going well. I got their gifts. I'm like, everybody's with gifts here, and then my brother texts me, and he's like, we're close. He's like my boy. So he was like,
yeah.
He's like, bro, we just opened gifts.
What?
And I was like, what do you mean? Like for 26 years we didn't do that. What do you mean? I'm not there. What do you mean you open gifts? So did you have breakfast too? Well, yeah, bro. We had. Okay, cool. So we did the whole. So I call my brother. I'm like, wait, are you being for real? You fuck with me? He's like, and he's like sad. He's like, bro, like we just did it without you, bro. Like, and I'm like, oh my god.
Niggas is like, yeah, we got.
So then,
wait, that would fuck me up. So then
I'm like sitting there like, I'm fucked up. I'm like,
yeah, that would fuck me up.
That's it.
My family's way too big.
So wait till I see him.
Then my pops calls me, right? My pops calls. This is how I knew I wasn't really in the wrong. My pops calls me. He's like, hey man, what's wrong? And what's my mom?
He said, what's wrong? You didn't even talk to him.
Hey man, what's wrong? And I was like, what's wrong? I'm like, you just ruined Christmas. What do you mean you got up, ate breakfast, chilled, opened gifts, and they're all gone? Like, I'm not there. He's like, yeah, man, I mean, I don't know. And then he's like, he didn't even put up a fight. Like,
yeah, man, I don't know.
Bro, he pretty much realized off top, like, wait, yeah, why the fuck did we just do that?
Yeah.
And then I was like,
he's like, yeah.
I was like, all right, I'll see you soon, Pops. And I hang up. And then my mom calls me. She's like,
oh no.
She's like, cautious.
The whole family's like, involved now.
Hey, like, are you okay? I'm like, oh, so this was wrong. If you're coming at me like tentative, like y'all fucked up. So I was like, Mom, you guys just did the whole Christmas. And she was like, we told your dad not to. My brother had told me, like, bro, I told Pops no, but he just really wanted to open the shits. I don't know why. And I think it was just he had got my mom something nice and was excited about it. And had just rushed the whole thing. So that's some shit he would do.
Was it something that was alive or something?
Probably like a blender or some shit. It wasn't even something cool. Some blender with 7 speeds. Makes kale juice. It wasn't like,
that's mad.
So I show up and I've never seen my whole family say like we're sorry at the same time. I've never like been wronged by everyone at the same time. So it was weird. So like one by one, like, hey, Mom's like, hey, I made your favorite breakfast. Like slides in my way. My brother's like, yo, you wanna play PlayStation? And like my dad's like, hey son, everyone's just so nice to me.
What you got there?
When I showed up, and I swear to God, bro, I'm like mad. I'm like, I'm not hugging anybody.
Were your gifts just sitting?
My mom, yeah, they're like, your gifts are. I'm like, I don't care. I threw their gifts under the tree. Mom's like, here's your favorite breakfast. I eat it with like a frown on my face.
Oh man.
She's like, you want juice? I'm like, yes. You want coffee? Yes. I'm just so mean. And
Oh
That shit must
shit!
suck.
and I opened my gifts. We exchanged gifts, and it was so anticlimactic. Oh, sick, yeah. Oh, dope.
Oh, word.
gift card, chill.
Yeah.
And then we were like, and then like later on,
Just opening gifts by yourself
And then,
and
like,
it's not your birthday, so it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird. I'm just
Like-
opening gifts by myself, and it's not like
My dad is a child. He couldn't wait 45 minutes,
Damn, bro.
and they felt
so
so
great.
stupid.
Do you have a tree this year?
Do you have a tree at your
I'm
house?
gonna go get one. We're also gonna decorate this tree out here out front. This big ass
Oh
tree.
yeah. Oh, that'll be sick.
With
Yeah,
Yo,
that'd be
lights
pretty
on.
cool.
I'm a huge advocate for Christmas spirit. Real talk.
It's the best.
It's the best time of the year.
It's like a nostalgic era. Of
And
course.
Freaks me out.
Why does it freak you out?
I don't know why it
You don't
freaks
like
me out.
sincerity?
He
You don't
doesn't like social
He doesn't like
constructs.
reindeers.
But it's
You don't like people being nice to
valid.
you? Random people?
Dude, why don't we just do that all the time? This should be
Right?
Christmas every month then.
Right, I agree.
There should be like
We gotta start somewhere though.
We try.
What about people who aren't
We
like
try to,
Christian?
and now I think the government owns Christmas now.
yeah.
Like you see, like
Christmas is full of
or just, like,
capitalism.
yeah, but it's just pushed through. Like if it was something that was like sincere, then it would be something that's every month. They
I feel that.
control the ones that are in the certain months. So they control Christmas, they control Valentine's Day, they control
Because
It's
those
all
are like
capitalism,
those are
bro.
Hallmark
yeah.
holidays.
They're not going anywhere.
Those holidays make
They
money,
control
but
Thanksgiving.
that's because it's followed by so many people.
Thanksgiving.
like, come on now.
Damn.
Still thankful though.
Turkey's alright.
Yeah,
Turkey's
but why not
fire
be
as
thankful
fuck.
every day?
Turkey's alright.
I think that holidays are very much commercialized.
Yeah.
And like
I fuck with holidays. Fuck it.
And maybe the
Fuck
government
it.
has maybe they would have a scheme.
I don't mind the times though. The time, like the good time, like
But
the
yeah,
parties,
if
the
you're
parties
getting,
and shit.
I like-
getting together with people you love and
Yeah,
care
that's
about.
just
and
That's what it's all about
you're
at the end of the
sharing
day.
food and
Yeah,
I just
that's-
do,
that's
I
a
just
fact.
do that regularly in my
That's-
life. So
As you should.
The holidays are just like, like I hang out with
But
you.
you're the minority though.
And I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Really, really the minority.
I know.
Really the minority.
I think
Yo, is
I'm okay with that.
going to like
It's funny.
look
Well,
at Christmas lights still a thing?
Yeah,
1,000.
100%. That's
Wait,
built into
hold
the,
on, Sin. You
So
said
you do that
before
with
we
people
got
you care
rolling-
about and shit.
100%.
Before we got rolling, you said something about like I wouldn't, who would just invite random people over Christmas. You said that, right?
Yeah.
And it was funny because I was gonna be like, well, I do that low key because like I know that a lot of people aren't like you and aren't like me, where like they have a place to go during the holidays. So like,
I don't.
because I went to
I don't.
I met a lot of people when I was in college. I would be getting ready to like psyched to come home for the holidays, like pack my bag, all happy and shit. And I had a lot of friends who just were just gonna stay at the school during the holidays because
Oh, yeah.
they didn't have a good enough situation to go back to that they wanted to like leave their dorm room, which is like
I feel it.
crazy. You know what I mean?
That is kind of crazy.
I definitely feel
I
it.
So
think-
like that's why I think the holidays are important because like
I grew
it's
up
a
in
chance to bring people into.
I
the
grew up
energy
in
of, like,
100% a very traditional. Like my family is crazy about that. My dad loves Christmas. This nigga starts shopping for Christmas in June. Like
Damn.
legit. Like my family's super traditional with the holidays. They do that shit. They do like the because as the family's gotten bigger, you don't want to just buy gifts for everybody. So they do the like Secret Santa shit like on Thanksgiving. Like and they pull everybody's name from the hats and
yeah.
shit.
I used to do that shit with my family, but
Yeah.
I think we all kind of just like grew out of it. We're all so caught up in doing our own shit that like
So do you any of you guys have like little children in your family that
yeah,
get
I
gifts?
like my little sister, dude. I still
your
get her
little sister.
gifts. I still
does
get
she
my little
like
brother
your sister?
gifts. She's 7.
Does she believe in Santa Claus? Did you tell her
No,
about Santa Claus?
she doesn't. No, she knows that. But that's how like I grew up too. Like
You
we knew
grew up.
my parents were giving us the presents.
Yeah, hell yeah. There's no way my parents would let us believe in Santa Claus.
Oh I believed in Santa and he was black.
No, I didn't believe. You know what though? There's a holiday
ever-
that's like. Sorry,
Oh,
No,
finish your
I cut
thoughts?
you off. I cut you off.
we celebrate like baby Jesus.
Mhm.
So there's like a holiday. It's probably like 3 days after Christmas, where you don't necessarily, you just like give thanks to everything. It's like a whole different kind of Thanksgiving.
Right.
And like the baby Jesus brings you gifts instead of Santa Claus.
Right.
How does he carry the bag? He's so small.
No, it's just no one actually believes in it. It's just like a
Okay. But
social construct.
Like,
Yeah.
is it a wheelbarrow? How does he carry the bag? He's a child.
It's just a whole Bible.
He just holds it in his
It's just
hand.
growing up in a Catholic family.
No, I was playing. I don't think baby Jesus jumps down chimneys.
That'd be pretty. I'm visualizing that right now.
That would be pretty hard.
Baby Jesus, doing like cool shit like that.
But yeah, I never believed in Santa Claus.
You never left Santa cookies out?
Dude, I remember.
I'm like, oh my god, look at there's a half a cookie.
That shit would fuck you up,
as a
right?
family,
Full
though.
cookie, huh?
Did you guys leave the glass of milk too?
Hell yeah.
All right, so here's a weird thing. Like, I totally did all that shit, but like when I think back to when I was a little kid, like I believed in it, but I really didn't believe. Like, as a kid, I was like, nah, this is obvious. Like, this is real, but because my parents always made sure my dad would always be like, that's not real, right? Like like if we were
he said that shit?
like a magician or like watching like Power Rangers or something.
Oh yeah.
He would always make sure like you wanted to make sure your kid can tell reality from fake shit, so they ain't running around trying to think they can fly and jumping off shit and breaking their arm or something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
You want to
because you would jump off some shit.
That's what he was very well aware of. Like, cause nigga, I thought like I seen Peter Pan, and so I thought if I was young and I believed, I could fly. Like,
dude, my pops used to say that to me all the time too. He'd walk in the room, my brother and I'd be watching the show, whatever it was. He'd be like, that's not real, right?
Yeah, just to make sure.
He'd say it a lot, and then one time I fucking snapped.
What show was this?
We were watching WWE, watching wrestling. He had a really big problem with wrestling. He was like, that shit ain't real. This is fake. We were like, no, shut up. So he comes in, he's like, that shit ain't real, right? And I was like, fuck this. And I turned around and I was like, you know what, Dad? Sopranos ain't real. Martin ain't real. Those are fake. Those are script. And he was like, look.
It's like this little kid smart.
He just named my favorite shows. And correct, those are not real things. We are the same. We are touche. And he just he heard me say that. I was like, you know what? That Sopranos ain't real. Martin ain't real either. And he was like, he just left the room.
Yeah.
No comeback. I drizzled him.
Because that's why I fucked with wrestling. Because
you won that day.
I did believe wrestling was real for a little bit, but then I was
for sure, yeah.
Dude, I never liked wrestling as a kid.
No. Neither did I.
Wrestling was the shit.
Everyone around me fucked with it heavy too.
Wrestling was the shit.
I don't like to watch two people beat the shit out of each other.
I wasn't into
wrong
it.
with you guys?
It was a story. You watched it for the storyline.
For the character.
That shit was mad corny, bro.
Because you had some of the fucking most entertaining.
Yeah. I was too real as a little kid.
It's like a.
Oh, I remember The Rock. I remember coming home and watching. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking?
I just remember his eyebrow raise. That shit was mad funny.
Some of the best quotables. I hit a nigga today I was like, yo, what were you up to? And he started saying, I was like, it doesn't matter what you
I gotta use that.
Yeah, you gotta. I forgot how solid was that shit. That shit was so solid, dog.
Yo, shout out Ric Flair.
Ric Flair is a fucking drip.
He was already the OG when I started watching.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even when I started watching wrestling, my dad would be like, yo, Ric Flair was the shit back in the day. Like, that's how old these niggas are. And Ric Flair, I think it's still might be wrestling. Like,
how the fuck do we get to wrestling?
Because that's
talking about dads. Holidays
in wrestling, right?
Yeah, and
I never watched wrestling.
If you ever believed in Santa, and
were you a diehard fan of any show as a kid?
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
That wasn't whack.
I could quote SpongeBob all day.
You weren't a kid.
No, I didn't really like. When I was
SpongeBob?
Bro,
no, I just as a kid I didn't really watch much like TV.
How old were you when SpongeBob came out?
Bro, I remember when SpongeBob dropped.
Yo, SpongeBob was. I didn't realize SpongeBob was Nickelodeon's like biggest show.
Oh hell yeah!
Did you guys ever have those little? It was kind of like a little portable DVD player.
Yeah.
With the screen on it.
I wish I wanted to watch them so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have that, and I had like one SpongeBob episode. But
my dad had one, and I would take it.
SpongeBob was the
SpongeBob came out in 1999, by the way.
Yeah.
It came out in 99. SpongeBob.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah.
Damn. I thought that came out in the 2000s. That shit came out early.
Yeah, but it didn't pick up steam for like a few years.
Yeah. Well, because Nickelodeon apparently, like, the way they did their programming is if you look at all their shows, they would only, regardless of how successful a show was, they would only do a couple seasons. They would only do like two or three.
It said they did 20 episodes.
Yeah.
First season.
Yeah. Well, because that show they had to, just because people wanted it so much.
SpongeBob
Do you think that's what made Nickelodeon?
That is what made that's
no,
why I found out.
Was popping before SpongeBob.
No, so
Wild Thornberrys, dog, for sure.
Because of the way they were doing their program,
Rugrats.
They were literally on their last leg apparently. Like because
even
of
with
how
Rugrats?
they were handling it. Well, because Cartoon Network and Disney were killing them. As far as well, that's the thing.
So give it a second breath.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel that.
It was literally Rugrats and SpongeBob, 100%. Because those every show, the way they did their shows, they would only do a couple seasons. Rugrats and SpongeBob were the longest running shows on Nickelodeon.
That's real.
Yeah.
And then Fairly Odd Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents, and they were able to brand the shit out of SpongeBob. They made mad money off that shit. All that.
Fuck with SpongeBob heavy.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, SpongeBob's that dude. He's a fucking sponge, though. This nigga is just a sponge in the sea.
Dude, how do we close this out?
I don't know. It's a long night. I want to go home.
This is a long night.
Fuck out of here.
Dude, it's pouring rain outside. Do you see?
Very loud.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta drive home. God damn it.
Yeah, it's gonna be. At least there's no traffic.
Outside and filming our R&B video like a Mario.
Hell yeah, dancing in the rain.
Damn, you better have some white Air Forces on.
Dancing in the rain.
Right? How did that work?
You got served?
You got served? Yeah, the transition where him and Marcus Houston were mad at each other.
And they were each dancing in the rain at different
places, yeah.
No, well, see,
to a Black Eyed Peas song?
My theory is they were dancing at the same location, just he was like at the front door and homie was at the back door.
But they just walked outside and
fuck you! And he walked out the back door, he walked out the front door, and they just had their own dance scene in the rain. Like,
yeah.
So that's my theory, because the lighting is similar. The lighting is very similar.
I want to hear somebody like on set say that out loud. Like, all right, what scene is this? Oh, well, this is they're so upset that they go outside and do a solo dance routine.
Definitely cut that scene.
I'm sorry.
Needed to cut that scene. Yeah.
How do we like this?
How do we like this?
There was tons of slow motion spinning in that scene. Tons of slow mo, because the rain like spins off you in a cool way in slow motion. So there was tons of that.
There's a few movies where in the same movie that someone gets shot, somebody does a body roll to win a championship. There's like Stomp the Yard.
Oh shit!
I see what you mean.
The body.
Like, how can you have people getting shot and people dance fighting?
Yeah.
In the same movie.
Hell yeah. There it is.
Yo, Chris Brown died like in the first 5 minutes.
I cried.
That was the wackish. I came there to hopefully see like Chris
Dude,
Brown,
I have the
like,
craziest.
Thrive, dance.
Yeah,
Or
like
like-
a railroad track.
That was one of the first.
Could you imagine if you went to You Got Served and Omarion got shot the first 5 minutes of the movie? You'd be like, what the fuck? What is this movie I'm watching right now? What is this? They just killed Omarion the first 5 minutes of the movie? No.
Dude, that was the first and last time I ever went to a movie by myself. I pulled up there. It was after school. I went
the yard by yourself.
during middle school, and I pulled up, and it was just like
I don't
a very large. Dude, it was crazy. I don't know how I feel about that shit
Ladies
either.
and gentlemen, I don't know how I feel about that.
Bro, I went to see Stomp the Yard by myself, and literally the entire crowd was just all these females. They saw
Chris Brown,
and they went crazy, and then he died, bro. And the whole theater just like lost it because they thought he was gonna be in the whole movie, but he died in the first 5 minutes.
I thought he was gonna come back at the end.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
We all hoped. We all hoped.
I dodged a bullet.
Oh man! Shout out to the 2000s movies. Man.
Yo, them shits were fucking cringeworthy when I watched them shits now, man. I'm like, damn, them shits is fucking cheesy as fuck. But yo, that was the culture back then.
Straight up.
Hell yeah.
You guys got any messages you want to send out to the people?
Stay fly.
Real Bros. Fridays on Facebook.
There you go.
Definitely gotta catch that.
Definitely catching that shit. For sure.
T, you got anything to say?
No, not really.
I think I'm gonna let you have T
Thanks.
T.
There we go.
for
Progress.
For today.
No, he's always gonna fight me on that shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It does not. I could be putting in my order
I have
in
a
and
rifle.
out.
I have a rifle title. Maybe when you're around your T.
Oh.
It just hurts.
Around? Are you aloof? Are you not around?
I'm around.
We out here.
Could you imagine me being around you, Terrence, and me being like, "Oh, what up, Terrence? Oh, I can't call you T because T's T, and I promised that I wouldn't call you T."
You guys can call me by my name.
I told T that I wouldn't call you T. So
I told T that I wouldn't call you T when she's not around.
And the plot thickens. Yo, you guys, it's been a pleasure. As always.
As always.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
At the end of the day,
appreciate it.
That's what we do. We talk
at the end of the
shit.
day, dude, this shit was mad hard to set up.
Yeah.
We fucking
we
did
gotta
it.
figure this shit out.
Yeah, dude. We need outro, intro, and maybe some drops.
Hey, hold on. Can we post SoundCloud music? Because technically SoundCloud music is...
We should get like our homies' music.
We'll have the discussion next time SoundCloud music isn't real anymore.
I feel like if we put music on this shit, it's just gonna complicate the release. Like they're gonna hold it back.
We're gonna make our own shit. Our own shit's gonna be banging. Niggas gonna want the full track. Damn. And niggas gonna want to fucking bump that shit.
That EOD mixtape, Volume 1.
Hell yeah.
Have me on rap chat. I saw you sent a flow.
Yo,
shit, I gotta get on that.
I low-key...
about that shit.
What's your username? I downloaded rap chat.
Hold on.
I think I just changed it.
I've been spitting like I low-key got the headset and I just like go somewhere where it's not quiet.
Here, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. Should we end it now?
Fuck it.
All right.
Peace, bitches.
Yeah, we gotta figure out how to end this shit.
Ciao, bella.